Hi everybody, this is Autism Talks and today we're going to talk about fears. Now, fears is a pretty big one. Like I said, believe in yourself is a pretty big message too. So please, you guys, just those two are really important. Those are the biggest messages I could ever give to you guys. So believe in yourself and fears. So today we're going to talk about fears. Okay, now fear is another way of saying try harder. Now, what I mean by it is sometimes we have fears and sometimes they can stop us from doing something that we love. For example, if you want to do soccer and your fear is that someone's going to take you out of the game, or you're not going to do your best, or you're not going to try hard, that kind of thing. So fear kind of grows up on all of us sometimes, and sometimes you just got to say, you know what? I don't think that's going to happen because it's over and done with, and and it's also about anxiety too. Like with my anxiety, fear comes up not often, but I guess worry and fear are kind of the same, but they're two different things. Like worriness, I know we talked about it a lot. Worriness is, butterflies in the stomach. Your fear is just, you're scared to do something. You're scared to go out there and push yourself, and that's what I'm kind of like too. Like, I know I talked about a lot of things, but sometimes I don't even take my advice. And nowadays, since I'm older and more wiser, I think I have to listen to myself. I know it's kind of weird. I have to listen to myself a little bit more and, conquer my fears. Now, your fear could be spiders. That's fine. I'm afraid of spiders. We're all afraid of spiders. Clowns is another one, but that's different. But more talk about the fears, like if you try something. With your autism or any special needs, it's hard, because your autism kind of not stops you, but your anxiety kind of stops you, and you don't want to live in fear forever. And I'm not going to live in fear forever. It's not right, and in many ways, it kind of cripples you up inside, and you're just going to be hiding against the world, and you can't do that. The world's a big place, you guys. And look, I know sometimes you want to be in a room all the time. That's what I'm like sometimes when I go out. Like, do you think I want to go out there sometimes? No, I don't. But it's life. You got to. Like, you're going to experience so much in your life. What's the point of spending it all in your life in your room? Like, I go out. Yes, I do. But sometimes I just... my mom says to me all the time, you can't live in your bedroom forever, which is actually true. You can't. So you just got to get out there, And look, it takes baby steps, all right? So I'm not asking you guys to, push your limits or anything. Just be, just take a few baby steps at a time, which I'm doing, And if you're like, if you've been cooped up in your house all the time with your family, then it's not okay, but for me, I'm not always home all the time. I go out. Sometimes I am home, but sometimes I'm out. So, baby steps, I'm okay of going out. I'm okay of going out with my mum, going shopping or anything like that. I'm okay with that. But if it's like somewhere else, like, if you're going like, oh god, this is gonna be hard. If you're going like to a place or to a special place, like if you're going to work or something, then that's anxiety. You just gotta like not push a lot, but you kind of gotta like strike fear and say, look, it's not gonna happen, And I think my fears would be the fact that school gave me a lot of... I know people have a lot of different experiences at school, but school for me was really tough because I got bullied a lot because I was different. Hello. And I guess I've always been fearful because I was afraid that people would shout at me for not doing harder. And, oh my god, try not to cry here. And I think that the fact that kind of has stopped me in a way is kind of silly, because that's just fear talking. And I'm in a better place. I'm out of school now, and you know, just it's fear is another word of die trying, and just it's fear, you know. We all have fears. We all have, you know, stuff that torments us. You just can't live in fear forever. It's crazy. But yeah, so don't live in fear. You know, just I wouldn't say conquer your fear. I wouldn't say that, but you know, if you want to be unfearful, then you got to do things that limit your. You have to stay in your boundaries. Because I know autistic people. Like, trust me. Like, I know what it's like. Like, you know what it is outgoing. I don't want you guys to be outgoing or adventurous or anything. It's just baby steps, you know. And look, I know what it's like. I'm autistic, and baby steps for me is a little bit tough sometimes. So just take baby steps. I'm not asking you to go overboard. Just take little baby steps and you'll get there in the end. So what I'm trying to say is to you guys, you know, take baby steps. Don't push yourself. Don't force yourself. Just take a little bit of baby steps and you'll get there in the end. And when I said earlier about not living in your bedroom forever, I'm not saying, oh, go outside in the pouring rain and stand on the balcony. That's not what I'm asking you guys to do. It's just that sometimes, you know, you have to, you know, go out of the house. And it's, you know, and I'm not just saying that, but you kind of gotta, you know, it's baby steps, you guys. That's what I'm like. You know, if I try something, it's just baby steps, you know, just dip your feet in the sand for the first time. And look, if you don't like something, that's fine. But school is totally different because they don't actually like, I think school's kind of like more pressure, because I think school's more pressure. So if you're at school and you're doing something, it's like, try harder, then that kind of cripples you down. And that's what I've learned. So I'm not in school anymore and things are totally easier for me. So yeah, so, you know, fear, you know, it's nothing. Fear can't control your life. You can control your life. And that's what you should do. And like I said, baby steps, you know. So that's all I've got time for, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Millar's Monks, and I'll see you guys very soon.